more of the same, but some things got shut down. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I'm going up on my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is my review for Married to Medicine Reunion Part 2, Season 4. And it's more of the same that was going on, but some things got shut down. So I'm not getting ready to go through what was said one thing at a time. We're not going to do that. I'm just going to talk about things that stuck out for me. Let's start right off first. Let me start with Jackie. You need to know that Jackie fucking said what she meant, and she meant what she said. When they went into the whole thing about, and I was waiting to see what was going to happen. You know, the men that came out and all that. Curtis and Jackie, they discussed the whole thing. They discussed their whole situation. Curtis is still sitting there like he don't get it, ain't trying to get it. It is what it is. He's pretty set on what his shit is. And the funny part, like I said, Curtis is born the exact same day as my mother. June 16th is his birthday. Honey, I know the personality better than I know my own personality. Controlling and very stern in what it is that they want, what they believe, and how they're going to proceed on with things. So Jackie, I see so many different traits of my mother and Curtis, but Curtis ain't your mother. So some things that I let my mother get away with, I don't even expect Jackie to let Curtis get away with. And I sat and I looked and I said, I was wondering, how long are they going to go? Because he's never going to give. He's not going to give. He's not a giving person. It just is what it is. This is how I want it to run. This is how it's going to run. And that's what I get from Curtis. And with Jackie, I ain't seeing her giving no more. I think she's tired of giving. And when she made that statement, you know, we've been very honest with each other. We're being honest with each other. And I want Curtis, if I'm not what makes him happy, I want him to be with somebody that makes him happy. He should be with somebody who makes him happy. She fucking said that because she meant it. She meant what she said, and she said what she meant. I would hate to see them be divorced, but I won't be surprised when it happens. Because I think she's tired. And I think she sees ain't no fix for what it is. He's stuck in what it is he wants. She's stuck in what it is she doing. And it might be this is the end of that season. You know, but I mean, I just... everything's on the table now. Because that's what I kept saying. Say, Jackie, tell him, you know, about the baby situation. Everything's on the table. Cecil didn't even... Not Cecil, Lord. Curtis. Curtis didn't even flinch. Like, yeah, well, whatever. Child, that was a nice way of saying, child, I'm not at this motherfucker. Anyway, but we'll see what actually happens with Jackie and Curtis. I don't wish no ill will on them. I would love them to be able to work it out, but I don't see it happening. I really don't see it happening, honey. June 16th ain't no motherfucking joke, honey. They some controlling asses, honey. Try to. And don't get it in their head that they can't control grown ass people. They don't get it. They don't get it. I go through it with Miss Patty all the time. 45 years old, she's still trying to control me and don't get it. You can't even convince her that she don't control me. But go ahead. You know, whatever gets her through the day. Anyway, and again, Curtis ain't Jackie's mama. Patty's my mother, so it is what it is. Moving on. Let me just stick with Jackie while I'm at it. Jackie and her motherfucking no-nonsense shit, honey. When I say she got Mariah the fuck together, because we really don't see the focus of how Jackie and Mariah has a thing. They really don't fuck with each other. If you really go back and really pay, Jackie and Mariah just don't fuck with each other and never have. And never have. And I laugh so hard. Mariah be thinking she be saying some slick shit and rolling with shit. Jackie gave her honey. Now you see, Mariah, it's a lack of intelligence is why these things go that way. I said, girl, Jackie. And I don't even think Mariah even caught it. Do you know she just called you a dumb bitch? I was like, ooh, okay. That was a very nice, nasty way of saying you are a dumb bitch. Trust and believe. Jackie, fucking kudos to you, honey. Told her, honey, it's a lack of intelligence is why your conversations go like this, honey. I said, oh, all right, honey. Then Mariah and Heavenly. Do you see how this goes? Everybody versus Mariah. But Mariah and Heavenly got into that little thing. And Heavenly told her, well, let's talk about what you said about Simone's teeth. And then she went and told her, you're a dentist and you got an overbite and an underbite. She said, I do. I got all of that. And you got dirt and decay all around them chiclets that you got in your mouth. And your mama is dirty and dusty. I said, oh, damn. And again, yes, they always go after Heavenly about your mama this, your mama that. Do y'all remember back to season 2 when Miss Lucy, y'all know Shoot Lucy, was being smart to Heavenly? Because she came for Heavenly. When Heavenly went over to, that's the scene. When Heavenly went over to Mariah's house, when Mariah and Quad first started having it, and Heavenly went there, and Lucy came for Heavenly then. Called her a mess carrier. And all of that. She was rude to Heavenly. So I think that ain't never cleared itself up. And hey, that's what she felt like. You talk about she dusty and dirty. She told you Lucy's motherfucking ass was dusty and dirty. Now what you gonna do about it? Told her, yeah, okay, I'm dusty and dirty, and so's your mother, and that's why you're used to it, because that's how you grew up. I said, oh, that damn Heavenly played for keeps, honey. I said, girl, that was a mess. That was a mess. I said, y'all think you're ready to start swinging their clutches again, honey? You don't want to do that with Heavenly, though. She's kind of sturdy. But, a mess. A mess. Let's see. Who else? Darren. So I might as well just go on into that, because that was the only other part that really went on. As far as the men, that Darren. That Darren, honey. When you thought Lisa Nicole was bad, Darren's worse. First of all, let me just say this. I wasn't using Darren. Darren came on. He kissed Andy's ass first. Then he moved on and he started playing victim. Okay? So, though Lady Q was being smart, and you were being smart, Lady Q, when you, well, doll, so forth and so on. Okay, honey, and doll, you were being smart. You were being smart. But I got you. I got you. You were being smart, you were being nasty, and you were being condescending. And I was here for it because he was acting doll-like. He was acting just like his wife. He was acting like a victim. He was a victim of everything. Everybody talks about me, and I don't come around because they all talk about me. You gave them all the motherfucking ammunition, you dumb motherfucker. You gave them all the ammunition. The boy popped up and said y'all fucked. You ain't come back with nothing solid to say that y'all didn't fuck. And it's just been going on and on from there. You're no better than anyone else. You're no better than anyone else. Anybody, especially a male, who's been accused of being gay, baby, you're going to get drugged. Whether you are or you're not, people are going to drag you about it. Then you tried to go play the game with Cecil, and Cecil didn't even indulge indulge. He didn't even, did you see Cecil didn't even indulge? Well, he said something to me, and Cecil was like, it didn't even indulge. But Simone indulged you. He told you, you're the one. Are you kidding? Yeah, you've been with your wife. You said for 9 years and said out of your own mouth that you've only been faithful to her for 5. You said that. Give me a fucking break. You said that. But I corrected it. Yeah, but you said it. You said it. And she's the one that told us that you cheat. And then Andy went into this whole thing. I was like, did I miss something? Because when he went and played that card with Andy, that Andy should be offended because they said he was... Fuck all that. That was some bullshit, motherfucker. You was copping out. It was what it was. Don't try to turn it into... We're not going to play the homophobe card because none of those ladies on that couch are homophobes. Not a one. Not Quad, not Toya, not Heavenly. None of them have none of that shit going on at all. And God knows Quad is surrounded by the gays. 90% of the time when you see her, Hattie, she's surrounded by the damn gays. Mariah as well. They don't have a problem with the children. They don't. So don't try it, Darren. And like she said, and that was another one. I caught the read, Quad, when you said, I like him. She likes all of us, Hattie. You included, Darren. She likes the gays, Hattie. Motherfucker. Trying to play that game. And yeah, Andy, you should be offended. No, he shouldn't. No, he shouldn't, bitch. That was a mess. That was a mess, and it was a cop-out. It was a cop-out. Now, what I didn't like when Quad said, why are you arguing with a woman? Well, girl, you ain't no regular woman when it comes to that kind of thing, honey. He was arguing with you because it was one queen against the other queen, honey. So that was that. You was handling it fine. And I was just sitting back, and I was like, okay. You know, and the thing is, I don't ever even want to be present. And this is honest. I don't ever want to even be present to see Dr. G have to straighten Darren about Quad. I don't even want to be present for no shit like that. I really don't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because some shit, in my opinion, never got cleared up. Some things never got cleared up. And this is the thing. Yeah, Quad did pick and all that. Do y'all think that Quad really, really likes Darren? Now, let's go back. Let's rewind the tape back to when Quad and Lisa had the whole situation at the table. She threw the water and all that. Did y'all forget that Darren was there with Lisa? Remember he came to that? Dr. G wasn't there with Quad. Quad went in and had a sit down. Her and Lisa and Darren was right there on set when it went on. Shit got heated and went. And Darren never showed back up on the set until it got to a point where it looked like Quad was getting ready to fuck Lisa up. Do you think that Quad forgot that? Now, I don't know whether, me personally, I don't know whether she ever forgave him or if she actually even looks at it that way or if her husband. That's a question I would love to ask Dr. G. How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the fact that he allowed that situation to go as far as it went? But then when Lisa fell on that floor is when Darren intervened. As long as Lisa seemed to have the upper hand, Darren didn't fucking move. He didn't move. He was still inside the building. When Lisa hit the floor, here come Darren. How do you think Dr. G and Quad feel about that? Fuck Darren. Okay? He ain't no better than Dr. G. Dr. G ain't no better than him. Quad ain't no better than Lisa in his eyes. Same thing. You think that man don't love his wife just as much as Darren love his wife? Fuck Darren and fuck Lisa and their bullshit and all of their motherfucking crying and whining and all that bullshit. This is reality TV. Your reality came onto the TV. Your boyfriend came on, your wife came on. Bitch, deal with it. It is what it is. Moving the fuck on. Some bullshit. And Andy, mind your business and stop with that bullshit. You let Darren catch you right up in there. He looked over there at you and batted his eyes 2-3 times, and you looking at that fake ass Genuine and saying, I see you, Andy, bitch. Back out of that. Don't play into that. Don't play into that at all, Andy. And he did. He played you. Thank you so much for sticking up for me. And I'm not gay. Me either. Ciao. Let me find out, honey. Get on out of here. Anyhow. Now, when they got to doing all that little stuff going on, and Lisa started spilling her guts and crying and carrying on, and then, when she snapped out on Darren and told him, you did stupid shit, you said stupid shit, and all of that, and then everybody kind of softened toward her, and Toya, I believe, literally felt for Lisa in that moment and apologized sincerely. Apologized for all that and said, please, let's let this all go. Let's start over. And I believe in my soul, I ain't no Toya fan. I believe she meant that she really wanted to start over. She wanted to start over, and let's not do that. If we have a problem, let's just talk about us and let's not talk about our husbands. Because yes, she did. It was no better. Darren, come on, seriously. Lisa did attack Eugene. You're no better than Eugene. She made Eugene sound like a clown. You don't run me, bitch. And they played that 95,000 times. How do you think that Eugene felt about that shit? Every time that little clip played. It played 95 times this season. You don't run me, bitch. I ain't Eugene. It ran just as many times as you and your gay ass husband. They ran together. Ciao, whatever. Anyhow, but it was what it was. Nothing got solved with Mariah. Mariah is just an old bitter bitch. And just don't need to come back. If she can't do no better, unless we're going to have her be the one that everybody fight with, what is her point? What is her point? No point at all. Then you go on and add Janice, like I said before, add Janice to the cast. Because she fits in good. Heavenly, just keep on doing whatever it is you're doing. And I think Heavenly's pretty much over. She's over what happened with her and Lisa. I think she's cool and she's cool to be cordial, but I don't think she's cool to be her friend. But she's cool to be cordial with her, and it is what it is. And I don't do the whole kumbaya thing at the end of no damn reunion when y'all been fighting for 9 months. I don't want to hear that shit. So just let it be what it be. Come on back, season 5, Quad. You go on and do whatever it is that you're doing and market whatever you market and what you got going on, you and Dr. G. Come on with Janice and her husband, Simone and the kids, and Cecil. Y'all come on back. Dr. Jackie, you come on back, baby, with or without Curtis. I don't need to see Lisa and Darren. And I really don't need to see Mariah. But I guess if we gotta have her, we'll have her, Ain't no thing. She makes good TV. Her, Shoot Lucy, and all that blue magic and that weave. It's cool. I guess she can come back. We probably can't really get around her too much, you know. But that's it. The close up of the reunion was cool. It was cool, and I'm glad it didn't go completely kumbaya, y'all, because I'd have been mad and I'd have been side-eyeing the fuck out of y'all. Y'all not tight friends like that. Y'all are cool, and y'all do drop the bullshit and come to each other's aid when it's necessary. So that is cool. That shows that you have some humanity. But fuck being friends with a bitch that you ain't friends with. That's just some bullshit. And Mariah, Bet you ain't friends with nobody and ain't nobody friends with you. So y'all can bring her back if y'all want to. Anyway, that's all I got to say about it. I'll talk with y'all later and see you when the next season rolls. All right, later.